Hi students, how are you? How are you doing? Okay, so far we have completed 2 classes. Please practice accordingly. If you don't have textbooks, okay, if you have textbooks, go through the problems, take the chapter sequence series or progressions. If you don't have a textbook, online in Google search problems on arithmetic progression. There you will find so many problems, you can solve them. That would be more good. Listening is very important first of all, then writing the notes, that is also very important. Apart from these two, there is very important thing, practice. Practice makes you perfect. Okay? Practice makes you everyone perfect. That's why I keep on emphasizing, please practice. This class, we will see 2 more problems regarding sum of n terms of AP. Then we will see arithmetic means, how to insert an arithmetic means between 2 given numbers. Okay. Now, last class I finished 2 problems. Then, third problem. In this class, third problem. See, the problem is, find the sum of all natural numbers lying between. Find the sum of all natural numbers lying between 100 and 1000. 100 and 1000, which are multiples of 5. Which are multiples of 5. So how to solve this question? See, first identify what are the multiples of 5 between 100 and 1000. The multiples of 5. The multiples of 5 between 100 and 1000 is equal. So what is multiple of 5 after 100? 105. Keep on adding 5. 110. 115. 10 dash 130. 1000. Before 1000, what is the multiple of 5? 995. Indirectly they are asking sum of these terms. Indirectly they are asking like that. So this is in AP. See here. 105, 1110, 115, 120, dash. These are in AP. Why? Common difference is equal. This is the first term. T1 usually denoted with A. Common difference D is T2 minus T1. So 110 minus 105. Common difference 5. So we need to find sum of the terms. I told you very clearly, in order to find sum of the n terms of AP, we must know how many terms we are going to add. That is very important. How many terms? But here, last term we know. But how many terms? 1, 2, 3. Which term this is? Is it 20th term? Is it 30th term? We don't know. So first to confirm how many terms we are going to add. So let Tn is 995. Tn formula A plus n minus 1 into D. So is equal 995. A means what? First term 105. N we need to find. D 5. 995. Okay. 5 is common multiple, or you can take simplification of this. Okay, simplification. 105, 5n minus 5, 995. 105 minus 500. 5n is equal, this is 100, take that side, minus 100. Okay. So this is 895. So n is equal 895 by 5. 5 ones are 5. So 39. 5 sevens are 35. So n is equal to 179. There you will get 100 to 1000. You will get 179 terms or multiples of 5. This is see here. Remove 100, 895. 5 ones are 5, 39, 5 35, 45, 5 nines are 45. So n also we know. Therefore T179 is 995. That means this is the 179th term. Therefore sum of the terms SN formula. SN formula. If you know last term, I told you you can use first term plus last term. This is, I can say, it is last term. N by 2 into A plus N I can use. So N is 995, A is first term, L is last term. So this implies N 179 by 2, A plus 105 plus L 995. So calculate this. How much it would give? 105 plus 195. So 995. When you add 5 here, this is 1000. 1000 plus 100, 1100. So 179 into 1100 by 2. So this result how much? This result 179 into 1100. So 2 divided with this, 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10, 0. 179 into 500, how much? So calculate here, you would get it. This is rough work you have to do. So 0 0 0, 5 9s are 45, 5 7s are 35, 39, 5 1s are 5, 3, 8, again 895, 0 5, 14, 18, 9. So the answer is 98450. So like this, first we have to identify which terms you need to add. They are asking SL. Before that I would write here one step I will add, please. Here one step I will add here. So from this here, board is not sufficient, that's why. Therefore T179 is equal to 995. Therefore sum of the terms Sn is equal, we need this one, 105 plus 1110 plus 115 plus. Now this value continuation. Now copy here. I will see second problem. So copy this. I am going for second question. Now the second question, not second, today for second, fourth question. Hope you copied this. In an AP, if the common difference is 2, in an AP, the common difference in an AP, the common difference is 2. Sum of n terms is 49. Sum of n terms is 49. 49. Seventh term is 13. Then find n. Seventh term is 13. Then find value of n. This is the question. In an AP, what is given? Common difference is given. Sum of n terms is given 49. Seventh term also given 13. Then find n. This is the question. See this one. How would we do? First of all, write always what is given. In AP they are telling common difference is given. D is equal to 2. Okay. Sum of n terms Sn is given 49. Seventh term is given T7 13. Then they are asking what, tell me. N is equal to question mark. This is given data. Now write Sn. First write T7. What is T7 formula? A plus 6D. It is given 13. If you put D value here you would get A value. So A plus 6 into D2 13. So A is equal 13 minus 12. A is equal to 1. Once you know A and D, you can find any term. So now use second. Sn is equal. Given that Sn is equal to what is Sn formula? Sn formula n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d is equal to 49. Now you know A, you know D. Substitute the values. Take to that side. So n 2a means 1. n we need to find. D means 2 is equal 49 into 2. I have taken that side. 2 common here. So 2 common. Take n. N plus. Okay. One step I will write. N into 2 into 1 plus n minus 1. Here 2 common is equal to 49 into 2. 2 cancel. Inside see 1 cancel. N into n square. N square is equal to 49. N is equal root of 49 plus or minus 7. But n must be positive because n terms. So since n greater than 0, n is equal 7 only. So this is our answer. So from the given data you have to find like that. Copy this. Next we will see how to find nth term of AP when sum of n terms of AP is given. Sum of n terms of AP is given. Copy this. Okay. That's why from the beginning I am telling that please concentrate on concepts. Learning the concepts are very important. Concepts clear one. Okay, now see here. Finding the nth term of an AP when sum of n terms of AP is given. See, this is finding the nth term of an AP when sum of n terms of the AP is given. Okay. So how to find this? Let us see here. First see what is AP. Let A is the first term, T is the common difference. Let A is the first term, D is the common difference. Therefore, AP is A comma A plus D comma A plus 2D dash A plus M minus 1 into D. So this is T1, this is second term, this is third term, and so on. This is what? Nth term. Okay? Remember one thing. If Tn is A plus M minus, this is general term of AP. What is its previous term? Tn minus 1. In place of n, you should write n minus 1. n minus 1 minus 1, n minus 2. Remember. Okay? Now, sum of n terms is given. What is Sn? Tell me. Sn means sum of first n terms of AP. Therefore, Sn is equal. And what about Sn minus 1? What about Sn minus 1? Sum of first n minus 1 terms. Not all terms. Last term we are omitting till n minus 1 only we are adding. N terms of AP. Now see what is Sn I am writing. Sum of first n terms. T1 plus T2 plus T3 dash. T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus dash. Okay, plus Tn minus 1 plus Tn. This is Sn. What about Sn minus 1? This also sum of n terms, but up to n minus 1 terms only we need to add. T1 plus T2 plus T3 plus dash. Till here we are adding. Now see, subtract these two equations. Subtract. That means Sn minus 1. T1 cancel, sign will be changing. While subtracting, sign will be changing. These two cancel, these two cancel, these two cancel, these two cancel. The two make it cancel, here must be plus Tn, but this is last term. So this is left here. So what is left here? Here 0, here 0, here 0, dash. Plus Tn left. So that means finally I would write Tn is equal Sn minus, remember this formula. When some of the terms are given, find n term by using this formula you will find out. Remember, I will write the note here. Sn means sigma Tn. Second one, if you want to find Tn, Sn minus 1. Okay? So copy this. I will do one problem regarding this. Derivatives are not important, but to make better understanding, I am doing this also, but it won't take more steps, just 1 or 2 steps only. But remember how to find nth term. when sum of n terms of AP is given. This formula can be used. S suffix n minus S suffix n minus 1. If you write in the term suffix, okay, copy this. I will do one problem how to apply this formula, then I will go for arithmetic means. What is arithmetic mean? How to accept n arithmetic means between two given numbers, two given real numbers. Okay, next see one problem regarding this. Not over. Okay, few more. One more minute. See one example for this, how to apply this one. If sum of the n terms of an AP is 3n square plus 5n, find nth term of AP. That is the question. Find nth term of AP. So solution. What is given? Sum of n terms of AP is given. Given that sum of, first write always what is given. N terms of AP is 3n square plus 5n. It is nothing but what? That is, it's nothing but Sn is given 3n square plus 5n. Equation 1. They are asking what? Tn they are asking. They are asking Tn, question mark. So use this formula. Tn is equal to what? Sn minus 1. So therefore, nth term Tn is equal. Nth term Tn is equal. Formula, first write formula Sn minus 1. After writing the formula, keep it in box. Then substitute the values. Sn means this 3n square plus 5n minus Sn minus 1 in the same as n replaced with n minus 1. Remember, same as, but earlier n, now n replaced with n minus 1. So 3 into n minus 1 whole square, here n also there, plus 5 into n minus 1. After this simplify, you will get the result. Now remove the brackets. 3n square, 5n. First remove inside brackets. n minus 1 whole square. And 3n direct I am writing. Minus 2n, 2 into 3, 6. 6n plus 1 into 3. Plus 5n minus 5. So 3n square plus 5n minus 3n square minus minus plus 6n minus 3 5n minus into minus plus 5. I have removed the bracket. Now see 3n square cancel. 5n also cancel. What is there? 6n. Any constant is left? 5 minus 3 plus 2. So this is the required nth term of AP. Is it correct or not? You can cross check it also. How? If you put n is equal to 1, cross check like this. Cross check. How to cross check the problem? Is it correct or not? If you put n is equal to 1, S1 is equal to T1. N is equal to 2. S2 gives T1 plus T2. Like that. Now n is equal to 1. 6 plus 2, 8. S1. 3 into 1. 3 plus 5, 8. It's okay. S2. S2 means how much S2? Tell me. When you put n is equal to 2. 2 square. 4. 4 into 3, 12. 2 into 5, 10. So 22. Is T1 plus T2 also 22? Let us see. T1, 8. T2, 2 into 6, 12. 12 plus 2, 14. See, these two are same, barabar. Okay. So like that we can cross check. Is your answer correct or not? This is cross check. Not only doing the problem, you are also learn how to cross check your answer. In mathematics, maximum 98% of the problems we can check our answer easily by verification, by cross check. That facility is available. Okay? How fast we are doing the problem? In that just 1/10th second, if you apply, you will get this cross check. Cross check means that is not another big deal. Okay? Hope you understood. Next we will see, copy this please. Next we will see arithmetic mean and inserting arithmetic means. This is today's class. I am going a little bit fast. Now arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean of given two numbers. First let us see two real numbers. Arithmetic mean. Let A comma B belongs to R and A is arithmetic mean. Short form you can say arithmetic mean AM. Let A is arithmetic mean. mean of A comma B. Arithmetic mean means average. Remember, arithmetic mean means average. Whenever A is arithmetic, capital A is arithmetic mean of small ab, then the resulting, then 100% A comma B are in AP. 100% these three terms are in AP. When three terms are in AP, their common difference is equal. Therefore, common difference T2 minus T1, A minus A, T2 minus T like this, B minus A. When you simplify this equation, you are getting C. Take A this side, take B this side. So A plus A is equal A plus B. So 2A is equal A plus B. So finally A is equal A plus B by 2. So this is the formula. The arithmetic mean of two real numbers is, it's nothing but average of two numbers. Average of two numbers. Suppose if there are three numbers, note arithmetic mean of KM of three numbers ABC, where ABC belongs to R, is, what is arithmetic mean of three numbers? And three numbers is given A plus B plus C by 3. The arithmetic mean. So this can be extended like this. Suppose there are n terms. Arithmetic mean of A1 comma A2 comma A3 comma dash AN is, all are real numbers, will remember, is, so A1 plus A2 plus A3 plus dash plus AN by. So in general, arithmetic mean nothing but average of the numbers. Arithmetic mean is nothing but average of the given numbers. Indirectly, that is the meaning of this. Okay? If it is given for A plus B plus C plus D by 4. If it is n terms, n. 2 terms A plus B by 2. This is why you have to find out arithmetic mean. Now the question is how to insert n arithmetic means between two real numbers. Copy here, fill here. Please copy this. A means arithmetic means short form. In general, you can remember AP condition. In general, you can remember if three numbers are in AP, ABC are in AP, B is called arithmetic mean. The middle number is called always AM of these two, called arithmetic mean. AM of A comma C. Therefore, P could be written as A plus C by 2. Or else we can write 2B is equal to A plus. So this result we would use in further problems, in quadratic equations, theory of equations. Wherever you see three terms are in AP, apply this condition. B is equal to A plus C by 2 or 2B is equal to A plus. Order is important. Suppose A, C, D are in AP, then C is arithmetic mean. Middle term is arithmetic mean. Okay, middle term is arithmetic mean, average. So copy this. Next, this is our last topic for this today, for this class. Insertion of n arithmetic means between two real numbers. Insert or insertion of n arithmetic means n arithmetic means between two real numbers a comma b. Now, how to find those n arithmetic means and what is their sum? Those things we will see. Now, time is going on. Okay. First, see here. Given that a comma b are two real numbers. What is given? Given that two real numbers. A comma b. Let an arithmetic means let a1 comma a2 comma a3 dash 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 an are the n arithmetic means. Short form writing. N arithmetic means between a and b. When these a1, a2, a3 are n arithmetic n ams between a and b, what does it mean? That is, it means a comma a1 comma a2 comma a3 comma an comma b 100% are in ab. And this because these terms, these are n arithmetic means between these two numbers. When you write like this, the series is in AP. When the series is in AP, so this is the first term. This is what? First term A. This is what? Last term. But B is what? Which term? These are already n term. N plus 1, n plus 2. So here B is last term and it is n plus 2th term and it is n plus 2th term. So therefore Tn plus 2 is equal to B. From this you will get common difference B. Now our aim is we want to find A1, A2, A3. Our aim is we want to find what are these A1, A2, A3. This is Tn plus 2B. What is Tn formula? A plus n minus 1 into D. So apply A plus. In place of n plus 2 is there. N plus 2 minus 1 into D is equal to B. Where A is first term, D is common. I will write here. A is first term, D is common difference of AB. Okay. Now see here. Now simplify this. A plus m plus 2 minus 1. How did I write this formula? I know Tn formula. A plus m minus 1 into D, nth term of AP. But in place of n, what is there? N plus 2 is there. Replace n plus 2. N plus 2 minus 1 gives n plus 1 into D is equal to B. From this I write D value. Take a that side. Take a that side. So one step I will write for your sake. B minus A. P is equal B minus A by n plus 1. Remember. This is in AP. If you know first term and common difference, you can find any term. Now write what is A1. Therefore here A1 means which term? T1 is second term. A1 is here second term. So second term means what? A plus D. So implies that A1 is equal to A plus D. So A plus D in the sense this is B minus A by n plus 1. Okay. Next I will write like this, so that would be good. So T2 means A plus D, implies that A1 is equal A plus D. D means what? b minus a by m plus 1. Next, coming to a2, second. Here a2 which term? 1, 2, 3, third term. Third term means what? A plus 2d. So therefore a2 is equal a plus 2d. 2 into d. D value we know, b minus a m plus 1. Like right, I will one more. T3. A3 means what? 1, 2, 3, 4. Fourth term. So that means a plus 3d implies that a3 is equal a plus 3 into b minus a by m plus 1. And so on dash. If you want nth term, an means, see here observation, 1 means 1, 2 means 2, 3 means 3, n means n. So a plus n into b minus a by n plus 1. Like this we can find. We can insert n arithmetic means between two real numbers. Here only this thing you should understand. Here b is the last term, that too, which how much this term? See, count them. 1, 2, 3, already n. This is there, n plus 1. So this is n plus 2 term. So based on that we will get common difference. Once you know first term and common difference, we can find any term. In this series, a1 is second term, a2 is third term, so that you will get it. Next we will see sum of this a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus how much its value we will see. Okay. I think time is not permitting. So I will do one problem regarding this, then I will stop this class. Next class, I will see sum of this n arithmetic means a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus an, and I will do one or two problems, then I will go for geometric progression. So copy this till here. Or else I will give sum of arithmetic means. Next class I will discuss problems. That would be more good. We will complete arithmetic AP progress completely. Copy this. Okay guys, are you following? If you have any doubts, you can post your doubts through WhatsApp. We are in group, okay? Our number is available. You can make call or post your doubt right on the paper and post it through WhatsApp, then I would answer. Any type of topics or any concept, okay? We wish you must learn properly. That is our intention. Not only me, every teacher, every lecturer thinks like that. Student must be learn proper way. Student must be understand the things properly. Then only we would feel more happy. Okay? Next I will give just how to find sum of this. Here we found that individually what is a1, a2, a3, an. Sometimes 5 arithmetic means we can insert 7, 10, 11, 20. Any number of arithmetic means we can insert between two given numbers. Now we want how to find this sum a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dash an without calculating these terms individually. Without calculating a1, a2, a3 individually, we can find their sum. How that is we are going to discuss now. And after that, what is sum of this complete series? A plus a1 plus a2 plus a plus b. First we will see sum of this exclusively n arithmetic means, then we will see sum of this complete terms of this AP. Those two things we will see, then we will close this class. Okay? Now side heading is sum of m arithmetic means which are inserted between the real numbers a and b, which is the side heading. Now see here, okay, what is given here? First of all, a comma b are two real numbers. Let a1 comma a2 comma a3 comma dash an are the m arithmetic means between a and b. What does it mean? That is, what does it mean? That is a comma a1 comma a2 comma dash an comma b are in AP. So we want to find a1 plus a2. Already you know a1 plus a2 plus dash an. Now this is b is last term, so b is here n plus 2th term. So from this if you calculate, you will get d value. D is nothing but b minus a by n plus 1. Already we calculated here. Now see, we want to find first one, sum of. First one we will see, first part, sum of all arithmetic means, sum of ams between a and b. It is nothing but they are asking a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus dash an. Actually they are looking into this sum only. This sum they are asking. Without calculating a1, a2, a3, that is the twist here. Without calculating these terms individually. Okay? How many terms are here? These are n terms. Starts with one n. They are n terms. So this is first term. This is second term. They are also in AP. So n by 2 into first term plus last term. a1 plus an. First term plus last term. Okay. Now what is a1? What is an? a1 means, here we have found that a1. a1 means in the series. Here I am writing. a1 means this is second term. So a plus b. an means this is what? C. This is n plus 2th term. an is previous term, n plus 1th term. So it is nothing but, what, tell me, a plus nd. Now in place of a1 write this, in place of a write this. This is common difference. So n by 2 into a1, a plus d, an, a plus nd. Now see this, n by 2 into a plus a, 2a, d, when you take d common, n plus 1 into d. Substitute d value there. 2a plus, what is d value? Here we have b minus a by n plus 1. b minus a by, How much? This n minus 1 cancel. Here it is n by 2 into 2a plus b minus a. 2a minus a. Finally it is n by 2 into a plus b. This result you should remember. And one more thing, second part. Sum of the series. Sum of the all terms, that is a plus a1 plus a2 plus dash 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 plus an plus b is equal. See here, total how many terms are there? N plus 2 terms. SN formula n by 2 into 2a plus first term plus last term. Already you know first term, you know last term. So a plus b, that's it. So here I used SN formula. SN, you know what is SN formula? Here I am writing SN formula. SN n by 2 into n by, if you wish you can write here also, n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1. Here I used first term plus last term. N by 2. Here in this series there are n plus 2 terms. Already I told you n plus 2 terms are there. N by 2 into a first term plus last term is b. That's it. Okay. Till here you should copy. Then next class I will do some problems regarding this. 2, 3, 4 problems. Then we will go for geometric progression. Okay guys. Please copy this. Thank you. Thank you very much. Copy till here. Okay, take care.